Hey, Captain A. Hey, Captain Sai. Have you guys heard? I'm in a state of code red, and I need your help to save myself and all the incredible creatures living on me from the dangers of climate change.
Absolutely, Super Earth, because no one is too big or too small to help make a difference. Hi, I'm Captain A.
And I'm Captain Sai.
And I am Super Earth. Hey Captains, did you know that April 22nd is the 52nd anniversary of Earth Day?
We did! Earth Day is an incredible day dedicated to celebrating our planet Earth and to show our support for taking care of it, because we only have one planet.
And there is no Planet B!
To honor Earth Day this year, our Captain ATV correspondents went out in the field to ZooTampa to learn more about our favorite animal friends, the wonderful southern white rhino and the amazing African elephant.
Rhinos are one of my favorite animals. Their horns are made of keratin, just like our human fingernails. And they love to play in the mud, just like me.
Let's meet up now with Flowy Man, Dance Man Ride, Fantastic Row, ZooTampa Animal Ambassador Cydney, and Amare, our young rhino.
We'll learn more about the southern white rhinos and how we can help them.
Look out! I think our rhino friends are on their way!
Hello, I'm Captain A.
And I'm Captain Sai.
And we're here with
Showy Man.
Fantastic Row.
And Dance Man Ride. Did you know that rhinos are related to the woolly mammoths that lived during the Ice Age?
Really?
Yes, they were woolly rhinos.
So cool. That reminds me. Do you all know how to tell if a rhinoceros is in the fridge?
How?
You can't shut the door!
That's funny. Do you also know that rhinos have a keen sense of smelling and hearing?
It's true. This makes up for their poor eyesight that sometimes causes them to charge at objects like trees and rocks they mistake as threats.
Do you all know how you can stop a rhino from charging?
How?
Unplug him!
Did you also know that despite their large size and amazing horns, rhinos are herbivores that graze on grass?
So cool! I heard that they can weigh up to 3 tons. That is 3 cars.
Wow, can you all guess what is as big as a rhino but weighs nothing?
What?
It's Shadow! That's a good one. Are you guys ready to start our adventure here at Honk Your Horn Highway?
Charge that card gift shop?
Chubby Unicorn Village?
Not quite. We're at ZooTampa. Let's go behind the scenes with ZooTampa Animal Ambassadors to learn more about our southern white rhino friends and how we can help. Come on! Sai, the other way!
You might also see a couple tiny little animals tucked in the bushes.
Fun fact that I like to tell people is that they're actually more closely related to horses, tapirs, than any other animal, which is pretty cool. So they're an odd-toed animal. So instead of being related to an elephant like most people think, or maybe even a hippo, they're more closely related to like the zebras that we have here and our tapirs in Asia.
Where do they come from and what food do they eat?
Amare specifically was born here, so our southern white rhinos are part of the species survival plan. So Amare was the product of our last male Angava and his mother Aleke, who is out on habitat right now with her little one. But the southern white rhinos can be found in Africa. The bulk of their diet is going to be coastal hay, which I have on the back of my cart that I'll give him after. They get free choice hay, meaning that it'll always be there for him. They can eat about 150 to 200 pounds of coastal hay every single day.
Wow.
What are their greatest threats and how does climate change affect it?
So the greatest threat for a white rhino out in the wild, or any rhino in general, is unfortunately going to be the human. We are their #1 threat, as Rhinos are illegally hunted for their horns, but the white rhinos are social. They live in a group called a crash, so they all help to protect one another.
How can kids help at home, and what can we do to help zoos like ZooTampa continue to help take care of our rhino friends?
So one of the easiest ways you guys can help rhinos is just telling your friends about what you know, and just making sure that no one's going to participate in that illegal horn trade or support poaching. So it's super easy. If you don't do it, you're already helping your rhino friends.
We heard the southern white rhino is ranked near threatened on the endangered species list, and their population is growing. Can you tell us more about their cousin?
The northern white rhinos are not doing very well. They only have a couple that are actually left. The majority of them are female. Breeding for them is becoming a lot harder. There's been talks about doing surrogacy with embryos and sperm from the northern white rhinos and using the southern white rhinos as a surrogate, which is super exciting.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. I love your questions.
Wow, silver white rhinos are 7,000 pounds of awesome!
Next, let's visit with Captain ATV Correspondents, Super E, Dark Shadow Veronica, Wolfstorm Dylan, Linkman, Wonder Bear, Animal Ambassador Christi, and Sdudla the Elephant, and learn more about the great African elephants.
I know those guys. I could never forget them.
Hi, I'm Captain A.
And I'm Captain Zai,
And we're here with
Super E, Wonder Bear,
Linkman
Wolfstorm Dylan,
and Dark Shadow Veronica.
Hey guys, what do you get when you cross an elephant with a parrot?
What? An animal that tells you everything it remembers! That's so funny. Do you guys know why the elephant was afraid of the computer store?
Why?
Because they've sold the world's best mouse.
Do you guys know it's big and gray with horns?
What?
An elephant marching band. What does Tarzan say when he sees a herd of elephants wearing sunglasses?
What?
Nothing. He doesn't recognize them.
Are we here in ZooTampa to see what I think we're gonna see?
A magical unicorn? I don't think so. My one-man alternative rock band? That would be cool, but I don't think that's it. Captain Sai? We're here to see the magnificent African elephant.
Let's go behind the scenes with ZooTampa Animal Ambassadors to learn more about them and how we can help. Come on, guys!
Yes!
Sdudla is the only male elephant we have here. He is right around 30 years old. And here is going to be his big grand entrance.
Wow.
He does like a buzz. Oh, hello. Sdudla eats right around 300 pounds of food every single day. These guys are herbivores. Does anyone know what that means?
They only eat plants?
Yeah, you guys are so smart. They only eat plants. Probably the biggest question we get about Sdudla specifically, why is his tusk so short? Why do you trim his tusks? And the answer is we don't touch them. That's how he chooses to maintain them.
Come on. Woo! Oh, yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Okay, did anyone hear him when he came down?
No.
Not really. His meat has built-in shock absorbers. So if you see when he stands, it kind of expands. It's like he's walking on his toe bones. They're called digitigrades. They're silent.
Where do they live?
So these guys live over in Africa, and Sdudla specifically came from Swaziland, which is a country in southeastern Africa.
What is a fun fact about them?
At Christmas time, we give these guys whole Christmas trees. And how much of that tree do you think he'll eat?
The entire thing.
The entire thing. Like trunk and everything. So it's a lot of fun for him, and it's also fun for us because then his poop smells like Christmas trees. The barn actually smells nice in the morning.
What are their greatest threats and how does climate change affect them?
One of their greatest threats is poaching. So illegal hunting for those tusks are made out of ivory. Another reason I would say is human-elephant conflict. So elephants eat a lot. They're looking for food. There's no wild, so they wander onto a farmer's field and they start eating the crop. So one of the things that the farmers are doing to prevent that, the elephants hate bumblebees. And it's not because of the stingers, it's because of the vibration and the frequency at which they fly, the buzz. They hate it. So farmers have been putting beehives around their crops and elephants won't break through that line to get to the food. So it's kind of a win-win, because then they also have honey to sell and they have natural protection and the elephants will stay away.
How can we all help to save them?
One really easy thing you can do is talk about it, because a lot of people don't realize how desperate their need for help is, right? And if more people care and more people know, then more people will help. And right now I think there's just a lack of information getting out there. A thing that's really easy and free that we can do is recycle. And I know that sounds really silly, but the more we can recycle, the less they'll have to go into the wild to take resources.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh, I love it. You guys could do the talk for me.
How can we help zoos like ZooTampa continue to help take care of our friends, the African elephants?
We're a nonprofit zoo, so every time somebody walks through the door, you're instantly putting a coconut into Sdudla's mouth. So he thanks you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome coverage, Captain ATV Correspondents.
Do you captains know what our friends, the southern white rhinos and African elephants, have in common?
I know! It's that these amazing creatures and precautions are listed on the endangered species list.
Our Captain ATV Kid Ambassador team doesn't want to see a world without them in it. And we want to share that our generation doesn't want
A world without tortoises.
A world without eagles.
A world without penguins.
a world without monkeys.
A world without orangutans.
A world without bears.
A world without giraffes.
A world without alligators.
A world without manatees.
A world without panthers.
And we don't want
a world without
humans!
I'm sad to see our rhino and elephant friends continue to face so many threats, including climate change, habitat loss, pollution, and other human dangers.
Super Earth, could you please remind our viewers how we can help save our animal friends?
Absolutely, captains. Here are a few easy ways we can all work together to help. Visit and donate to AZA-affiliated zoos, the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, who are working towards saving endangered animals around the world. Buying products with the FSC, or Forest Stewardship Council label. Buying products with the RSP label, Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil. And always use the 3 R's.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Do us a favor and smash that like button for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on our quest against climate change. And hit the bell to be the first one notified about our next update. If we work together, we can all make the planet a safer place for all of our animal friends and us humans.
Remember, we only have
one world,